Hello everyone, Praise Good here, and welcome back to more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We're into DLC Pack Wave 3 today. And I have nothing interesting to really start this off with, although I'm going to go probably the wildest and largest tangent of things because of what I am picking and whatnot. So, I closed my random number generator, also known as my phone. So what is the character flavor of the character today? Well, it's a character that almost everybody has, almost everybody plays as. So Daisy. Now, why Daisy? So Daisy. The subject of today for Daisy. Also, I just want to look at stats. I might go Pipe Frame actually. Oh no, I actually go the standard Kart for Daisy. Let's see what else is in here for funky stuff. Oh, the cat car. Wait, where's the bad wagon? Yeah, we're gonna use the bad wagon. So, Daisy. Sorry, just peeking through all the tracks here. Oh, the goat. Actually, a lot of these tracks are awesome, but the goat is in here. So, what does Daisy signify, or what is Daisy closely related to? Well, one of the people that I probably have become a lot closer to in the last year and a half, 2 years. Maybe closer to 3 at this point. Is someone who has appeared on this channel a handful of times in some of the projects I've done, and in fact, one of the more recent projects as well, which is going to tie into everything else. Naraloka. Nara loves play as Daisy. Nara loves Daisy. Much like everybody else on the internet, but Nara loves Daisy. Nara for a while was a friend of a friend. God, I'm only just not hearing the music of New York Minute, like, clearly, and holy cow, this is so swing, it's actually a little terrifying. Oh, sorry, I'll get back to her. So Nara was, for the longest time, was a friend of a friend. Like, I knew him as an artist, and again, friend, nice pleasantries. And then we got to be a lot closer, started bonding on things over one thing that's become a phenomenon since the Panini shut down the world for a while. Of VTubers. But I'll talk more about that as we go throughout, and I might wrap up things. And actually, I talked about it a tiny bit earlier. So I talked about it a tiny bit earlier when I did the me episode. So that subject is coming back around again here in a second. I'm gonna take the long way, if I can go fast enough to take the thing. Thank you. So Nara is an artist, and again, we found. Oh, God, sod off with all this. Nara is an artist who I really come to respect him for his works, because like, even though he's an artist, he can draw, which is better than I can do. Like, I think I've tried drawing. I think I've tried drawing and shared the fruits of my efforts on the internet like 3 times. But he can draw and fairly well, and he actually is. I've actually already talked about him a little bit. He actually did the art of. Oh, hi, Waluigi. He actually did the art of myself for the Sky Islands portion. I made him take that hit. He actually did the draw. He actually did, for the thumbnails he did for Tears of the Kingdom. He did the art of myself in the when I labeled something as Sky Islands. He did that art. So like, you've seen his work on the channel at least once. But he does a lot of art. He does a lot of art, and he draws a lot of things he loves. But, and we talked about this, so sorry if I aired dirty laundry here, Nara. He kind of beats himself up a little bit because he doesn't work super fast. And I keep telling him, you don't gotta work super fast as long as you keep working at your craft. Some people just work faster than others. Like me doing these videos I'm doing here, you know, I record bulk anywhere from 5 to 12, or in some cases 30, in a week, and then I turn around and work on them and have them all done within 2 weeks' time. If it's longer than 5 videos, that is. And then, you know, or yeah, and then there's that, and then I kind of, you know, but kind of use Nara as the launch point for that discussion. Damn it, I am not taking my lines suck. He's like, as I tell him, as I try to tell a lot of other people, don't feel like you gotta be the fastest or the quickest at everything. Not everybody can draw at the speed of unmentionable website artists the day after a Pokemon Direct. Just do what you do and enjoy your craft. Because as I've said a handful of times, whatever speed you're comfortable with working at, work at it. Because if you're trying to push yourself to go faster and faster, you're eventually just going to burn out. Like, there's no if, ands, buts. If you just push yourself too hard while doing what you love, you're going to stop doing what you love and you're going to burn out. Much like I'm getting burned out by this. Much like I'm getting burned out by everybody else in this court. Hey, I need that. So I can start drifting. Because I need to use my high acceleration stat to get back up here. Oh, I'm not going to get the... They're like just out of range. Oh, wait. No, not this one. This is not the shortcut I'm going to take. That's the shortcut I'm going to take. I flubbed. I flubbed. Never mind. I recovered. I'm also going to steal this. God, that hairpin turn. That hairpin turn, man. That is the hairpin turn if there ever was a hairpin turn. No. Drop this bomb. I didn't mean in front of me. Actually, I did mean in front of me. What do you mean about panicking? I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Shut up. But yeah, it's like, whatever you're going to work on at whatever pace is comfortable for you, unless you at least still enjoy your craft. Because again, if you try and push yourself too hard at something and go beyond what is comfortable, you're going to hate your craft. Or you're going to hate what makes you happy. If it takes you 5 hours to draw the roughs of a sketch, if it takes you 5 days to draw the roughs of a sketch, it don't matter. Do it at a pace that befits you. Also, I'm not like peeking how I normally would. Sorry, I had to mess around. I had to join it. I had to get in a Discord call the other day, and I usually have to crank up my volume a little higher than I'm comfortable with. So you have to forgive me if I don't sound quite the same. Undiba. So the second half of that story, well, as I talked about Nara, is well, actually, before I talk about that, I just want to draw attention to this. Is when you're using the Badwagon, the speakers on it will thump in time to the course's music. So if you're someone who's kind of a music buff, who's a bit of a music buff and likes to, I'm gonna take that 2x, damn it. If you're someone who's a bit of a music buff and likes to kind of flaunt that, use the Badwagon, because you'll have music always present with you no matter what you're doing. How did that not hit me? Whatever. But the other conversational point, and I'm kind of using this as my platform for this, because it's been kind of a weird back and forth in the internet since like it first kind of got traction of the whole VTuber craze. Of like, oh, VTubers are cringe, or anybody who likes VTubers are cringe. Hi. Why would you do that? VTubers are cringe or whatnot. It's like, I can't believe you just watched these fake people. First, let's just get this first part out of the way, which is the skating part. Those are real people. Those are real people that just choose to use a specific avatar or version of themselves that they would rather be presented as. There are real people behind those avatars. Okay, so you're not going to be out here like, oh yeah, those aren't real people. Shut off. Those are real people. The same reason why some people don't like to show their faces when they do online content. It's basically the same thing. It's just that they've still found a way to give you a face to look at. But much like everybody else in the world, came across the VTuber craze. That's kind of when I came across it, but it wasn't because of some of the people I mentioned earlier in this series when I got to the Me episode, Kalapimori. I guess Kalapimori would probably be the most prominent one at the time. Probably Kiryu Coco. I think she, oddly enough, is one of the first people who was just like, oh wait, people can actually be bilingual and still be funny and not like focus on being bilingual flat out as their life. Hang on. Maybe it's time to start learning Japanese. I started learning Japanese. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't regret the decision, but man, do I get headaches. Mainichi atama ga itaimasu. So, by the way, not show. Still struggle with it. Anyway, we'll probably continue that conversation a little bit. That particular conversation a little bit. Well, let's shine some light on the go-to track that basically appeared in Mario Kart DS for the first time, and has basically been featured in every single Mario Kart in some capacity since then. It is just that good of a track. Waluigi Pinball is the GOAT. Oh, please stop. I have nothing left to take. Well, actually, I have at least one thing left to take, but I kind of need my will to live. So could you not take that? Hey, I'm going this way. Hey, let's go this way then. Oh, you're a rotten cheater. Well, I suppose it is his track. I think he's kind of allowed. He is kind of allowed to get away with it, isn't he? But yeah, Waluigi Pinball, like I said, has been like the go-to track, and is always when it comes to good track design, good as track everything. This track is like the #1 thing referenced because it has lots of difficult turns for the more. It has a lot of difficult turns for the more advanced players in the world. It has a lot of. I'm not first yet. Wow, Waluigi's front running a little bit. Oh sure, now the game's not going to get blue shells online. Oh boy, this is just my lot in life. This is just my lot. I don't get. I'm in second place, but I still don't get any power items. Any, well, useful power items, rather. Yeah, I suppose I should probably maybe close the book on that chapter of the subject so I can fish for other subjects, right? Needless to say, there are actual people behind those waifus that you talk about, and even the guys. And there are a handful of them that don't mind showing what they look like for the most part. There are also a handful of them that contractually cannot show what they actually look like behind the camera. Kind of like a superhero identity. And there are some people on the world who, either by their own means or means of others, I think I've managed to do this once myself actually, who we have there's some of us who that's gonna be a bad day for nobody. I thought it was gonna be a bad day for you, I'm not gonna lie. Really last second. There are a handful of us who have figured out what these people with these waifu avatars, what they've done before they've become these people, but it's taboo to talk about what they are, so we just kind of keep them things under our hats and don't talk about it. If you have the knowledge, cool. Don't spread it. Don't spread it like wildfire, rather. But a lot of those people, as more recent years, have kind of opened me up to be more. Kind of helped me to be open to more, other ways of looking at things and trying other things. More so than I already did. Like, even before this VTuber craze came along, I still tried many weird games. I tried many weird, activities, foods, the whole thing. I always been trying stuff. But ever since these other people have come, other entertainers have kind of come into my sphere of what I pay attention to, it's kind of made my brain fire more signals on what I should be paying attention to. I definitely made Waluigi take the bullet for me. Oh my god, I made him Mr. President. Get down, Mr. President! So yeah, that oddly enough kind of became a talking point for at least the first half of today's video. And is kind of what a lot of my own personal spare time is spent on now, if it's not video stuff or what I should probably be doing rather than recording Mario Kart, playing Monster Hunter Wilds. It's kind of what I spend a lot of my spare time on. So we're kind of at a point now where we're kind of caught up with current timeline Scooter, so to say. Junior? Okay, Junior. That voice doesn't sound right. Although now I look at Junior. I look at Junior as he is now, and then I stop and think, I can't look at Junior anymore. I can't look at Junior anymore and see him as Junior. Is there anything else over here I haven't used yet? Besides bikes, I'm going to avoid bikes now because I don't have to use them anymore. We'll use the Wiggler bike, sure. We'll use the Wiggler ATV rather. Ooh, yeah. Now we're getting to courses that I have very little recollection of or even know of playing, even if they're remakes, which is interesting. And that's supposed to capstone that, like, much like not everybody's going to watch this video, and much like that conversation of YouTubers is not going to have people go, oh, I see the way, I see the light. Okay, I get it now. No, I understand I'm not going to be the person that's going to open the light. Or no, everybody's not going to like everything on the internet. I understand that. Much like not a lot of people are going to like me because I come off as abrasive and combative, even though I try not to be most of the time. Not everybody's going to like everything. And I don't expect you to like VTubers, because I know some people have this weird stigma around that culture, and think it's just a bunch of sorry neckbeards who do unquestionable things in their mother's basements. If anything, there's probably a lot of people who enjoy that culture who probably have wives, not wives specifically, have lives, families, the whole 9 yards. And still support them. Sorry, this course. I'm going in this course blind because I don't remember much about Athens Dash at all. I have not played on this course really, so I'm gonna free winging it right now. But I don't understand. But keep on going. That like I don't understand like the part of the world who sees that culture. Dude, it's rude. Who sees that culture of the VTubers, and just think it's like the worst thing to ever exist since the Black Plague. It's just these are people who are chosen a different means to represent themselves than what you're used to for people who have a webcam or something closely related to that. And instead of just being like, okay, yeah, that's how you're gonna do things, that's fine. You're choosing instead to dunk on them. That's not healthy. Don't hating. It's not funny to ambiguously hate, okay? Find better hobbies. Can I get 2 items here? Yes, but I can also hit a pillar. I might have a tiny bit of brain damage, but it's okay. It's okay. I wasn't using that thing anyway. Boulder's gonna hit me as I try and do this, isn't it? No, it's not. You know, for at least in my recollection, for the first time playing Athens Dash, kind of like this level. I'm not just saying that because I won. I kind of like this level because there's plenty of jumps and there's plenty of unique architecture. Good job, Grease. You have a good track. But no, it's kind of funny because like sorry, the cold came back to bite me for a second. It's kind of funny because of the I see Bowser Jr. And I know there is a person who probably voices Bowser Jr. dedicatedly and all that jazz. I see Bowser Jr. nowadays, and I don't think of like the person behind them or so much that it's Junior. I think about the fact that in the online voice acting and like fan-made animation sphere, everyone just equates Bowser Jr. to Senor Pelo. Like, you look up a fan animation, anybody's fan animation, hell, even the one that Charles made a little bit ago around Super Mario Party Jamboree that had Bowser Jr. featured in it, that's Senor Pelo. It's always kind of funny to see where that I'm not going to say what specific Latino or because if you get the wrong one, you're basically dead on sight. It's always interesting to see where that particular person, where he will show up next in something, because he's appeared in many things. He's appears in many strange things among the internet that you kind of, it's like you see him there, it's just like, okay, no, that makes sense. But then you see him in something like that is strange, it's like, okay, no, that makes sense. Like a game that at time of recording, a game that just came out, like he voices something in the game. He voices the thing in this game, and you know it's actually a character. Like say it's a little hidden away character. It's a secret character that's like hidden away, and he has like the same line said 3 different times. But he's in there. And then you think, well, why is he in here? And then you realize, oh, I realize that I'm throwing. Hold on. I'm never taking that route again if I can help it. I won't let you take Mom away, bad man, as I proceed to try and beat Peach over the head. That shell somehow hit her. I feel a little bad. But yeah, like, he's a secret character you would never normally see unless you go out of your way to do it. Okay. Oh, iframes are still active. Well. But like, it's a secret character you have to literally go out of your way as far as you can to actually see and interact with. And like, again, he says one line three different times, and that's it. That's his whole thing in the game. It's just always, but yeah, but again, this is just basically about how Senior Palo is associated with either one role or all the strange roles, and I'm going to kick that Hylian's butt. I'm going to kick that Hylian's butt. It may have been me in a past video, but it's not me today. Oh, man. I really do have to, like, I really may have to, like, fish out other, like, actually sit and fish up other subjects, because I kind of hate this. Oh, we can talk about Moonview Highway. We could talk about the Wii again, and how the fact that this is another one of those courses that, great course, great looking course, all that stuff. It's one of those courses that I have vitriol against, simply because the people who know life to the Wii game know the exact path you can go on, where you can basically never get hit, even by blue shells, because you're going that fast. A lot of other people also hate it because of the bombs in the course. And the fact that there are bombs you can drive into. So, that's the thing. But the thing about with the high-speed section is mainly here. Like, if you know the line just right, you can actually get going so fast that you will never get touched. You will keep your speed boost up so much, you will never, ever... You will not stop moving fast enough to where a homing item can catch you in time and will more than likely fizzle out before it touches you. So even though I'm aware of the knowledge and the tech of how to never get caught, I do not know how to exercise it myself. Man, I feel like I'm just gonna draw the series is gonna draw the ire of everybody. At least, especially these the last like 3 episodes. Well, not even the last 3 episodes. Like, there's gonna be, I feel like we get the vitriol of the entire Wii Mario Kart community on my case. There we go. Deflect that shell. Even though I kind of wish I could save it for a blue shell still. Where is Link anyway? I know he's in the pack. That's not going to make me so. Where is Link in this pack? Because he somehow... Oh, boy. Because Link somehow took first from me last race, and I kind of want to make sure that doesn't happen again. I mean, we could work with it like this. Also, I think for a while, like, Moonview Highway was equivalent to, like, being New York in Mario before, like, Tour came along and made that more prevalent. Oh, god damn it. Sod off with this blue shell crap. I mean, I'm gonna finish before it hits me, but still. And now Link is 5th. What happened last time? Why did Link something come out of nowhere? Stupid Hylian cost me a perfect record. But yeah, I very much there's very much I'm gonna, like, a very specific corner of the internet is gonna hate me. Anyway, Squeaky Clean Sprint. I'm pretty sure this is a tour design track. This is still not an original track. But bathroom. I mean, sure. But why are we in the bathroom? I also have just now noticed that the sink drips. Like, I've seen people play this on this course, and it is one of the more unique courses, so it does stick out to me, even though I've only raced that once or twice. It does stick out. Oh, I'm not going to get to that on the left, though. It does stick out a little bit. No. Oh, you dodged. I jumped off that screw. Screw you. It does stick out because, like, you know, we go into the sewer system. And then we come out of the turlet? I think we come out of the turlet. I don't know. We can probably confirm this over here somewhere. No, we go over the turlet. And the turlet shoots a water fountain and later laps. That gets you to a higher portion of the track. Yeah, it's just such a strange course. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it did debut in Tour, because there are parts of the course I'm going to try and go on. Second year when I get there. Oh, I didn't hang off Y left to hit the sponge trail. Damn it. And no defensive items. Why? Why is it like this? Why is the game like this now? Like, the majority of the tracks I've been front running, and all of a sudden we get to this DLC, stuff I don't know, and all of a sudden it just all goes sideways. Oh, I took that too sharp. Dang it. Anyway, gonna try and hit the turlet. Hit the turlet water. And with that little boost, you get yourself up here to this part. And then you can hit a hang gliding segment, which you can go over to the right side here. Hit this. And it comes right back out. So yeah, there is kind of a little secret area. Now let me see if I can hit that sponge trail for a change. The sponge, it missed me. I guess it pays to go on the sponge trail. Sponge boy me Bob, you saved me life. No, I cannot do a proper... Oh! I cannot do a proper Eugene Krabs voice right now while I'm under the rest of the ick. That's not even the proper use of that word anyway. But I still cannot do it. Well, I'm just gonna fire everything. I don't think I knocked her out of the sky completely, but I did knock her low enough that it's gonna give me an edge to get to the last of it. Okay, that works. Again, a strange course, not a bad course, just a strange one. And what does the game say I have done the best on? I'm actually kind of waiting for this. Athens, really? The fact I don't recall racing on it more than once, I'm surprised. Oh, I did that the link? Strange. I guess kind of a course play was talking about that Palo thing. It's kind of like that weird, because I've been talking about like my friendships and connections a lot and my history on the internet. I don't think I've ever like spoken with the guy directly, but it's a friend of a friend kind of thing where like, if I catch it at the right time, I might be able to have a conversation with the guy, but I'm not gonna push for it and be like, no, you need to talk to me. No, I'm not gonna do that. Anyway. Everyone, I do want to thank you all so much for watching this episode of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where I basically try to get the entire internet on my case. Next time, wait for? I lost track of numbers. Help. I'll see you folks next time. Take care.